All right, let's do it. Mark Edmond, if you didn't know.
Talk to me.
So you got Winston's Journal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got Float, which is my favorite.
Yeah. Float. Shout out to Paragon P, main one.
I mean, you know, you got Mr. Spliff on there. You got Head First on
Mr.
it.
Spliff.
Head First in it. So,
Head First.
So man, walk me through Winston Journal. So what's that even titled about? Is that Winston Churchill?
Yeah. That's a quote. I came across it. I'm not sure when I came across it.
I do a little reading, so I'm like, I'm hearing it.
Yeah. A lot of these. Another thing too about this album, a lot of this was written like in various times. Like some of these songs, I probably written them like 2 years ago, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember when I was in my mom's kitchen in Winter Haven. I remember when I wrote that. You know, I was just playing around with another beat actually. So this came from another beat. And the funny thing is, if you hear the first verse on Winston's Journal, you could I don't know if you could tell, but it's actually a verse. The chorus, the hook, it comes from a verse. But I kind of just said, you know what, this could be ill ass hook, because the end of the song is how long must suffer before the field is equal and too deep. Michael hit me for the sequel, and then you see the next is successes and final. You know, final sequel. You know, it was a part of the verse. But I was like, you know what? This is it could be a hard ass hook. And I could just ride out like that with it. And then I feel like the title Winston's Journal, I feel like a lot of people would see that and be like, who's Winston? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then kind of try to.
At first, I'm thinking, is that his middle name or something?
Yeah.
I was listening to it some more, so.
Yeah, and then I feel like they'll probably do Google or something like that. And I feel like that's one of the hardest quotes. Like, successes and final, failures and fatal. Like, that's like, man, like, that's hard as hell. Like, when you think about it, like, because, you know, we succeed and we feel like sometimes people succeed and they forget, they forget that there's more. There's more to go. Like, they think it's the end, you know what I'm saying? They done won or whatever. And then when you fail, you feel like it's the end of the world. Like, damn, I can't never. So, like, success isn't final. Like, this album coming out, I'm excited about it. I'm happy. I'm proud. But at the same token, I can't get comfortable too.
This the beginning.
You know what I'm saying? And all those failures in the past, those weren't fatal. I made it to release an album. I overcame everything and put this album out. So that's where the inspiration came from, for real. And then, what I'm talking about on the song is basically feeling like, man, the odds are stacked. Like, damn, like this person he in a better situation because he might know more people, or you know what I'm saying? Like things is going good for this person. So his mom or his dad or grandpa, uncle, whatever, they know this person, and damn, like you think that sometimes, like, man, like how can I compete with that? Like, and then I'm saying shit like, but they'll believe that liar because he or she on fire. So it's like once people are hot, they can say whatever and people just go for it. And it's like, damn, I'm over here busting my brain trying to put together this shit, and it's like they not gonna feel it because I ain't hot. So the quote unquote hot, you know what I'm saying? So you have those thoughts, and so that's what the chorus is about, man. Like, fuck that, nah, this shit ain't fatal. You know what I'm saying? We still here. Like, them people, they doing their thing, salute, but that shit ain't the end. Like, nah, it's the opportunity out here. So, you know,
man, you know, walk me through. It could be worse.
Ooh, could be worse. Could be worse.
That one hit the soul a little bit. You know?
Could be worse. Featuring Mr. Spliff, produced by the Six out of Toronto. So, man, could be worse. Let me see. When did I write that? Probably could be better, but it could be worse. Man, I'm trying to.
Some bad news.
Yeah. I remember. Actually, you know what? That beat. I'm gonna say that beat, right? So this is how it came about, really. So the Six, the producer. We been had a little repertoire and whatnot, but it was his birthday.
Yeah.
And I just said, shit, I just wrote him happy birthday on Facebook. And then he like, yo, what's your email? You know what I'm saying? Just showing I ain't want nothing from him, I just showing love, you know what I'm saying? He like, yo, what's your email? And I'm like, shit, send it over. And then he sent me a song. I'm like, damn, this shit hard. Like, when I gotta come correct. That's how, you know what I'm saying? And then before you know it, I was just writing. That's kind of the first time I was experimenting with writing in my phone, because I'm usually I write pen and pad. So then I'm over there just writing to it, and then I'm using voice notes like, I'm doing the voice by myself. This is something that you know I thought out. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing it. Could be word. That's me. I'm doing it. And then by the time it was time to record it, you know, we recording it and things like that, you know what I'm saying? The lyrics, they just came natural. It was like it's honestly, dog, when I listen to the album, I can't even tell you how I came up with a lot of this shit. It's just like, man, that's rare form type. Like, the things I'm saying in there, like, you can't, like, it just, you got to be in a certain pocket to say certain things at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is natural. Like, it's nothing that, this is natural feeling, natural emotion, whatever. So, yeah, so we record the song, and then I'm recording it, and then Mr. Spliff, he came with head first, and then I'm struggling with the could be worse part. I'm trying to say it, but it's not coming out the way I imagine it to come out. So, and then you know, the engineer, Debonair, he's like, say it this way, say it this way. I'm trying to say it, I can't say it for nothing. So then I'm like, Mr. Spliff, he over there, he telling me how to say it too. I'm like, then you come say it, you know? Mm-hmm. And then he went in there, he killed it. I was like, oh, that's it. You know, so it wasn't even planned, it just happened. Mm-hmm. That's how a lot of these songs had, like, natural. And then he put his 1-2 on there, and then that was like the missing piece. I was like, perfect. And then I kind of went on a song like Could Be Worse. I'm thinking about all the most fucked up scenarios. Yeah. So I kind of had some rough drafts of the chorus. Like, it was certain, some other things I was saying that could be worse, but you know, we kind of narrowed it down to that. And you know, it's so true to life too. At the time I wrote it or recorded it, so to speak, I had a fractured foot, so I'm like, fractured my foot, lads. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so real. Like, people don't understand how real these lyrics are. Like, everything I'm saying in there, like, I could break every single line, like, you know, and it could be worse. That's one of those songs that, you know, like I said, during this whole pandemic, you put that on, you're like, damn, it could be worse, man. Like, you know, I could be gone. You know what I'm saying? So many people, I could be in the back of a hearse with my face on shirts. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm here, so I can't complain. So, but you know, in things I'm saying, I'm talking about making sacrifices. You know, like. I'm talking about just overcoming. Like, yo, I'd rather flop than not try at all.
Hey man, like, when I think about the song Came From, you know, I think it's like I was telling you this earlier. I feel like it's like a hood banker, like.
You think so?
Yeah, like, what I mean by that, you know, when you think of like Thug's Holiday by Trick, and when you think of like songs like Pop, like Changes.
Yeah.
You know, you hear them things played at reunions, at little parks, at gatherings, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, man, walk me behind that song.
Right? That's produced by Rock T out of Dallas. Man, that song, it just, man, like, once I heard it.
This is where we came from.
Yeah, that's featuring Adina Dean. She's from Miami. You know, that song had a lot of things going on with it as well, as far as, like, putting it all together. We had somebody on there originally, things didn't work out, tried to get somebody else on it, and it didn't work out. And then, so this was kind of like the last song that we really completed, you know, so. But, man, I feel like that's one of those songs. Oh, yeah, you said the hardest verse, man. That song right there, man, like, I went bad on that one, too, now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like, you just kind of, that's why I'm saying, like, when I listen to the album, like, oh, shit, damn, this song. And that was one of the singles, so. It's one of those songs that I heard so many times more than the album, but yeah, that song right there, everything I'm saying is just pocket. Like, everything you hear, you just waiting for the next thing I'm gonna say, cause it's so, like, it's telling you. It's basically like I'm not gonna use the rags to riches quote, but it's something similar, like you know, first verse I'm letting you know what's going on, and in last verse I'm letting you know like what it is, you know what I mean, but. You know, I feel like, this too, that's another one too, like, it's too, like, what I'm saying on there, man, like, I feel like that's never gonna get old. This too shall pass. Like, we need that reminder constantly, because, you know, we be feeling like it's the end of the world sometimes, like, even, like, when it go deep as me talking about losing my cousin, like, that's, like, one of the biggest losses I've taken so far, so, I'm like, yo, this too shall pass. Like, just having that reminder, like, it still fuck with me to this day. And it's been what, like, 13 going on 14 years. But it's like, yo, this too shall pass. Like, you know, you keep that in the back of your mind, and you know, you gotta keep pushing no matter what. So, no choice. Those two songs for sure. Yeah.
All right. So, what's the hardest line? What's the hardest verse on this album?
I think, damn, that intro's special. That intro's special.
You mean you pray that you're the chosen one?
Oh yeah, that's special right there. Cause you know, a lot of people that we done grew up with or whatever, like, you know, like, there's very few people who really make it out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just kind of just settle, you know, out here just, you know, getting by, not, you know. So I pray I'm the chosen one. You know, I feel like I'm the chosen one sometimes. Like, yo, like, I feel like I just gotta keep doing what I'm doing. But that first, man, and then that second verse on Winston's Journal, that shit, man, that shit's special too. But damn, step back to perfect my craft. I couldn't help but laugh. The chick sent me a paragraph in the middle of my session. Think she got an obsession. Can somebody get that phone out of possession? Then she called to let the phone vibrate. Gotta stay focused, got a whole lot at stake. Always been a homebody, but you gotta get up out your comfort zone if you want some money. Shit, you know, like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in pocket when I'm saying that. And what else? That New Year's Eve, that second verse on New Year's Eve, that's something special too. And that last verse on Message to the Youth, that's the perfect ending of the album. Like,